what everybody voted for. If you don't believe me, let's take a look. Actually, we don't have to look at the Instagram screenshot. We can look at the thing that I actually wrote. The cat is here, so the stream is officially started. Yeah, there it is. Look at this. Everybody wants me to organize my samples. Copy link to tweet, and then we'll look at this tweet really big. Oh, hey. Yeah, organize my samples. The number one winner with the sweaty, uncomfortable face. Oh, come on, kid. All right, there you go. So I'm gonna do some of that, but I thought I would warm up with a beat. So I pulled in these samples of some nice Rhodes keyboard riffs here, and I have this little section over here. Oh, you know what? Since we're streaming, why don't I blow up the UI a little bit so you guys can see a little bit better? I'm not green screening. I hope you don't mind. I just it's that sus type of day where it's like gray out, the sun's not down yet, and just getting the color correction right for the green screen would have been a thing I didn't want to do. Whoops, so I didn't do it. I'll find it. Audio, look and feel. We got a nicer. Let's do that, and then we're gonna blow it up just a little bit. This is not Photoshop. Alright, so hopefully that makes it a little bit easier to see what I'm doing. And I deliberately put my camera over here because I'm gonna leave the little help box up. Even when it's crushed down, I shouldn't be covering any essential part of the UI with my face. My social media links might. But come on, you gotta follow me, please. Subscribe to my YouTubes, it's fun. I'm actually thinking of taking all of the gameplay YouTubes. All the gameplay YouTubes, what the hell am I saying? All of my live streams off of the Game Chops channels and putting them up on the CUTMAN Plays channel. And CUTMAN Plays will be like the home for all of the stuff with my face, you know? And Game Chops will be just songs. So you'll be able to go to Game Chops and like hit that uploads playlist and just like listen to music and not have to survive through any streams or whatever, you know. I think that would be really cool. I like the music-only YouTube channels myself, so I thought that'd be fun. So these two little Rhodes samples that I got in here are by Adobe. They're from Adobe Premiere or Adobe Soundtrack. I have the new Creative Cloud, and there was a bunch of samples. You had to like track them down and find them, so I found them. This is FabFilter Pro Q2, the greatest EQ ever made, by some people's opinion. Mine is one of them. So we're gonna put that on, and you know, I just got a membership to Splice Sounds. I don't know if anybody has heard of Splice or used Splice, but Splice started as a way for people to, I got a text message saying there's an unforeseen disaster in the studio. What's going on? There's a bolt of static in somebody else's session, and the system went down, and now we can't get the Neve mixer up. Oh my god, I'm working on this boy band album. Yeah, it's a boy band album. Don't worry, it's gonna be great. It's really great. It's really great. I'm not allowed to talk about it very much, but I will say, I probably could tell you that this part, that Vert is producing it. So Vert's producing a boy band album. That's got a lot of questions, but it's, woof. So, but apparently there was a lightning strike and it knocked down the studio where Vert is getting the final mixes to me today. So, the texts are coming in. Wow, this is a thing that really happened right at the beginning of my stream. Thank goodness I had already pulled these loops. I wanted to talk about Splice and how great it was, but still finish the album with the existing mixes. I can do it. I can. It'll be hard, but I can do it. So don't worry, homie. We'll get there. Anyway, Splice is like a version tracking and online thingy for your project file. So you take a look right here. This is a project file. Oh, text messages coming through on all sides. All right, we get it. That's my project file for this Ninja Sex Party remix I was working on. I can view the project file here. All my samples, all the plugins I used are outlined too, in case I want to bring a collaborator on. And on top of all of it, there's version tracking. But what Splice recently added was this database of sample packs. And for a flat membership fee, you get access to all of them. You can preview as much as you want. And then download 100 samples a month for like $8 or something. It's just amazing because I like a lot of... I like my samples, and this just gives you a huge selection. And they're all shocking EDM drops. We'll save that for later. Chill trap. Let's go to future R&B. That sounds freaking awesome. I wish I could favorite packs, but anyway, you can like listen to all the different sounds. And oh, that's coming through different routing, isn't it? And we can like find some sounds right here. And what I really like is you can sort it. So let's just sort by drums. Nice snare, and I can heart it, and then it'll be in my favorites, and then I can download it too. That's a great sample. It looks like I've already chosen to download this in a previous month, and I can download it again. And oh my God, Splice! One weird thing about Splice is that it will run if you have it on multiple computers on the same account. It will, whenever you do anything, it'll do it on both computers. So it's a little crazy. But all right, where is it? CPCT. Tom. What if I just search for Tom? There it is. CPCT Tom 2. So we'll say show in folder, and boom, there it is on my computer. I can just drag it right into my project file. Nice. So that'll be a fun sound, but I want a beat because it's got like that delay. It's got a niceness. I think it almost sounds in key with the rest of the song. Man, I can't believe that the studio went down, like, right here. Oh, bunny. Oh, yeah, and this is my cat, of course. She does not come with a membership to Splice Sounds. She is one of a kind, which some people would say was really abused. Smell like a litter box. Why are you... I mean, I could put two and two together why you smell like a litter box, but... Let's see what tempo this thing is. I just want to throw a quick beat together, then we'll start organizing our samples. Whoa. That was a weird thing that happened. Let's do... I'm at double time. Let's bring it down a little bit. I'm going to cut the tempo in half. 76. And everything will get weird for a second. So we're at 76, and I want to go to 86. I mean 999. This is kind of cool, actually. All right, so now we're at 86 beats per minute, and now I can even sort within Splice Sounds. Check this out. I'll download all. I could download a whole pack. Wowie. If I don't use this for a month, I'm just going to download a whole pack to have it forever. Now, there is a way to search. I forget. Oh, here it is. Loops. Any BPM. No, we don't want any BPM. We want 1 to 100. 99. All right. Nothing, huh? Nothing in this whole R&B pack? It must be double time then. So let's go 80. We'll go from 130 to 200. Fine, that's 100. All right, so here we go. I've got a bunch of stuff at 140, which we'll be able to drop down to 70. Nope. And this is how I go through samples. Kind of nice. It's all 140. God, what a tired tempo. I mean, it's good for bangers. Ooh, that's a bangery one. I don't want to use it for this beat, but I'll add a heart to it. Nope. Nope. Okay. All right, great. Actually, that might be useful. That one. Oh, wow. This is nice. All right, we're going to heart that. It would be nice if it was at 160. This will work with this beat. All right, get out of here. All right, we're going to go with this one. It's not super creative, and I kind of like that about it. Oh my God, Splice on every computer. I paused you. Well, I'm quitting you now over there, Splice. So now I can just go to my Splices. I'm not doing the best demo of this, but it really works a lot better than my brain is working today. I've been going hard lately. This is my first day off without a deadline, and the studio blows up apparently on that one day where I don't have to do anything. So I'll get a beat going, and then I'll catch up with Vert on these texts and find out what needs to happen to make sure this really great project comes together. All right, let's. This is 160. Ableton to get the tempo, but I'm just tap 160. Boop. So that looks right. Then I'm going to cut it in half down to 80 and set the loop up. And there's probably something within my preferences that preferenced that it would not scan it. What's going on? So let's see. Audio. Nope, that's not what we want. Test tone. All right. It definitely makes a sound when you press it. It's auto warp, so it should be in record warp launch, auto warp long samples on. Okay, so I'm not sure why it didn't go, but let's listen to it. That was not the one I meant to download. It must be this one. Yeah, that's nice. So the first thing I notice, and this is like bare bones Ableton loop-based beat-making 101, is that the groove of the Rode piano and the groove of the drums aren't totally in line. There's a number of ways to rectify this, and the easiest way, or the most convenient way, is to apply a groove to either one or both of these things. Groove goes down to like the tiny little minutia parts of the sample and does some timing changes to change the groove, the feel, like the thing that a real drummer or musician would play while he's playing it, the tiny intricacies of the rhythm, and Ableton can evaluate this computerally and apply it to other samples. So I'll take the groove from the drum beat, which is a little straighter than the groove on the Rhodes, and then I can just go here and apply it. And if you want to see what it looks like, I can show you that. Here is the loop as it was recorded. And it has a groove applied to it, but it doesn't look any different. But if I hit this button, you'll see all of the tiny movements. It's really simple little stuff. In fact, in this view, you can see like portions over here, shuffle over, and stuff like that. But I undid too many times. Redo, okay? And let's just hear it. Let's start at the first one. Come on, puppies. All right, I don't like that fill. I'll bring it back. Let's just put a little delay on every other snare. I can do this from within the clip, so I don't even have to write anything. Yes. All right, cool. Now I have a beat. Now let's see what's going on in the other half of my life. Okay, we have options. The album is not dead. There's just 2 tracks we wanted to get in and clean up. So that's good. So here's a beat. That was easy. I'm going to pull in a sampler. A little simpler sampler. The only one I know how to use. And pull in this little cool tom thing. and we're just going to set this loop like this, and then it's 2 bars, and this is not good. Oh, and then I can take the groove that I pulled from the beat and apply it to this MIDI, so I don't even have to quantize it, but I can quantize it up here in Ableton's Groovy zone. The Groovy zone, you know? How's my camera looking? Okay, my face is not that bright, but that's okay. You know it's CUTMAN, right? Oh, so I'm just tuning into the chat. We got a good question. Can you quantize automation in Ableton? I don't think you can. There's a new version, but it's still in beta, so I'm not using it yet. Oh, this was a simple beat. It came together pretty quick. Maybe we can get a nice little bass line from Splice Sounds. So we can stay in the same pack, or we can go all the way back out. Let's go back out. We're going to look for bass. I've actually never done it like this before. BPM. We're going to say we're at 86. Get over here. So actually, you know what? We won't grab the tempo. What we'll set to the search. Oops, there's a UI problem there. Let's reload. We're going to look for key A. That's going to narrow it down quite a bit. Oh, you know what? Let's make this real easy. We'll look for loops in A. And we can hear what we got. Uh-oh. I'm ready. Yeah, this is going to be hard. I kind of like that one. I don't really like it, though. Alright, we gotta narrow it down by tempo. This is too much crap. And since EDM is the only music out there anymore, we'll just look at really stupid high tempos and then we'll cut them in half. Actually, this one will work if we just use the first part. Alien Tonks asks where the name Game Chops come from. What a great question. Game Chops came when I was making beats like this at old video game music back in the earlys. A chop is a term I used in the recording studio with my hip-hop friends to for like a little nickname for a sample, a little like moment of a song. So like a chop would be like, yeah, I'll make a chop for you right now. Disable all these clips. Turn them off. So like a chop of this Rhodes sample might be something like this. They're usually unwarped because you just take just a chop. That's a long one. So like a chop would be something like, take here. We'll make another little chop, and this is how I used to make beats all the time before Ableton or even at the beginning of Ableton. Oh, I have follow actions on. Hold on, let me turn this off. No action, please. No action. And you too, no action. You're just gonna play the chop. That's it. We'll grab another one. Fun thing about chopping, if you like this kind of beat making, is you just chop on the big bits. You know, you just take a few big bits, and then we'll just make a brand new beat, and this will be probably a lot more interesting. A little less satisfying. I kind of like, I mean, it'll probably be more satisfying when it's done, but I really like working with like pieces of audio that other people have made and like not messing with them so much, but like sort of bringing them to a new context. I just think that's cool. So here's some chops. All right, and you can play the chops like this. Here, let me map them to my keyboard. So I'm going to hit Command K. I'm going to press 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now the keys on my keyboard will trigger these samples, and I can do it. Those are chops. So game chops were little chops of video game samples. Cool thing about Ableton is I can control the volume of individual clips like this. So like the louder ones I can bring down. So they're not all overwhelming. All right, so let's make a new part of this song, and we'll actually have a song. Where's my other stuff? Oh, the bass line I didn't write it. We'll do the bass line later. Let's record that. I like that. Come on. It still has a follow action on. Hold on. Nope. Don't do anything. All right, there we go. Cool. Hey, that was awesome. Thanks, Stream. You inspired that by asking that question. That what is my record label's name turned into this cool musical thing. What a fun collaboration. All right, let's see if that recording actually turned out. It sounded pretty neat. The fun thing about Ableton is I made those chops, I played them, and now I can edit them. let's take our samples as they are, and we'll drop them in as the next part. Can I do it in real time? Alright, so this is super simple beat, alright? Super simple beat time. But I'm not trying to do anything crazy right now. I was just doing a little beat. I'm just warming up until I organize my samples, as everybody on Twitter wanted to see for some reason. Might have to make some edits here. Yeah, this one. Because I need noise. But I can take this little chop, then I can reverse it, bring it back. There you go. I'm gonna take a little finagling. So we're just gonna scoot this over here. I'm gonna have this note like swell into the other track. And these are little fades, fading between the chops. Let's see how this sounds. I want to use this as the last part of the song because this loop does not have the noise, the kind of, you can hear it, right? It's just noise, like vinyl distortion. It's the crackle. So this loop doesn't have the crackle on it. So I think it would be really nice to either start or end the beat with it. So like we start clean, or sometimes it's nice to start dirty and end clean. You know, it gives like a nice feeling that the thing is over and everything's nice. So let's take this little bit we figured out, and we'll drop it back. This will be like super condensed hip-hop format with a 4-bar chorus that plays the whole sample, and then the 8-bar choppy bit. We'll do 2 choruses, and then the outro. The drums will be the same for now. I mean, if we can build more onto this and make it something different later. And then we just need to adjust the drums on the ending so it sounds like the beat is over. And let's see how long this beat is. It's super short, I bet. It's about 80 seconds, that's nice. That's a nice length for a simple beat. So let's just make sure that this ending makes sense. Just adjusting the drums. We've been working with the simple drum loop, and I'm just taking a few of them out and shuffling, just so it changes the beat a little bit, but we can use it to foreshadow the fact that the song is ending and sort of give a finality to it, or edit it somewhere else. And what I'm going to do to really make it different is I'm going to put the delayed thing on a different hit. And I'm going to take the hi-hats out. I can't take them all out, but I can take the ones out after the snare. I can move this kick back too. So we're making a lot of edits now. Really changing the whole, it's not like the same loop anymore at all. I gotta have the delay if I'm gonna cut out the hi-hats like that. What if we replace this kick with a hat? This is really dope. Let's let this play twice. And again. That was cool. That was cool. I just wanted to keep this part to play the second time too because it's awesome. I really like it. I really like it. Okay, and I'm going to delete this, put it in there, and let's hear it. I don't know if we even need that. It does loop back into it though really nicely. This is my master compressor. Just gluing everything together. I heard the vinyl crackle and the sample. I got really nervous that something on my chain was crackling. It's a very simple limiter. It's cool. Twitch alerts up in case I just saw a host come in. Alien Tonics, thank you for the host. Yay! And let's hear this bass line, if we can use it at all. I kind of like it without the bass. I can put 808s in to fill out the bass, but let's hear it. like it. I mean, I do like it, but I just don't think it's right. I think it like conflicts with the mood. So we're gonna get rid of it. I wasted a download. Splice sounds, because you have a limited number of downloads. Kind of stress out sometimes when I'm trying to pick my sounds. I'm like, do I really want to make a beat with this? And then I put it in the project and it sounds like this. And then yeah, whoops. All right, I get it. It's dubstep pack, cool. Actually, what does it say? Drum and bass masterclass. Oh, okay, all right, whatever you say. There's also a bunch of genres, so like, I wish there was an R&B or like a live hip hop section. Modern R&B, soul sailing. You know, maybe I can roll the tempo down with something we're actually using. 65 to 100. That seems super reasonable in this genre. Oh, that's cool. And check this out. This is my way of kind of hacking and avoiding having to use downloads in Splice. I'll put the project tempo at 80, which is what the loop tempo is, and I'll play the project. And I click the sample once, so it loads. And then now that it's loaded, I can just hit that thing again. I'll start from the beginning, so I just count off. See, nope, doesn't work. God, I didn't waste the download on it. And there's some other ones at 100, so let's put the project to 100. Nope. There might be moments in this we can use. Definitely not that one. Not really that one either. Doesn't work on that chord. Doesn't work on that chord either. Won't work there. I think we can make this work if we change the tuning on a bunch. So I'm downloading it. I kind of don't want to hard it because I don't think I'm going to use it again. So now we have it. Splice downloads it, as you can see. Load it into Ableton. We can slow our beat back down to the tempo we liked it at, 86, and the loop. Now that it's in here, we'll go with the flow. So the sour notes, either not in the same key or just not very pretty. So we're going to tune them. I'm going to tune them within this clip, so I can just like do this. I don't know a good way to explain what I'm doing, but I'll use the pencil tool. It's easier to see. So I use the pencil tool, and I can just change how much I tune the thing. And it tunes it within this little clip. There's nothing over here in the timeline view right now. There's nothing here. So we'll get the clip looping nicely in the clip view here in Ableton, and then when we like it, we'll move it over to the arrangement view, and then we can make any further edits that we want so it fits the structure of the beat, and it's there. it fits with the tune. Isn't that fun? And we didn't have to open up any synths. We didn't have to crash the computer because I'm streaming and I have Serum open twice. We didn't even have to save the project file, apparently. Oh, gosh. If I just lost this beat, I'm going to cry forever. No. We just finished it. We basically finished it. That was the last part. Look at this blue. I talked about crashing, and it crashed. This is Windows. This is good. Oh, man. Oh, man, I can't believe it. Yep, there it goes. Are you guys seeing this? I mean, I assume... Okay. Man. Hashtag producer problems. Is OBS still here? Okay, good. Yo. All right, so here's one of the reasons I like Ableton. Knocking on wood. Live unexpectedly quit while you're working on Untitled. Would you like to recover it? Yeah, I really would. I was pretty happy with that beat. Oh, there it is. I wonder if the tuning is still in there. Nope. Fucking shit. Sorry, I put the language. Oh my god, it is! Oh, good gravy. Good gracious. Look, we didn't lose anything. It just wanted to scare the bejesus out of me. I cannot save. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? It crashes when I try to save it? What on earth would cause that? What on earth? What on God's green earth? Now I feel like I'm really pushing my luck because I recovered it. Okay. All right. Well, at least you guys got to hear it. At least we did it together. Yes, please recover it. I guess I can't save this beat. What I do is save as. I'm going to just change something. You know what? Maybe Ableton's telling me, yo, finish the beat before you save it, man. I don't think that's very responsible, Ableton, but I'll do what you say because apparently you're the boss today. Oh, we didn't get them all. A little sour note there. Let's go back to the clip. Boom, 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 boom. That's how it should be. Have to change the bass line here. Now, since we moved it over to a range view, I can make big sweeping edits, not to the clip itself, and not wreck the world. So basically, I want to take it all up, dump, bump, all those leading tones, just like get rid of them for the part where the sample plays out. So it's much simpler because the sample is not, I don't know why. That's not the note that I want. No. I'm just going to keep it on the same note, actually. No, I'm not, but I can detune it in a different way. Nope. That's kind of nice in like an interesting way. I don't like it, though. That's what it should be. That's not what it should be. It's like suspended. I don't like it so much. If my sister was watching the stream, she would tell me that guessing semitones, just guessing transposition intervals randomly is not the way to do this, but I'm doing it. I don't like it. Maybe we just don't want a... Oh, this would actually be nice. This little pickup note. Boom, bump, bump. There's one note I'm not super happy with. Oh, this is nice. That one. second one. Bum, 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 bum. It sounds a little like sharp. One of these sharp. Let's try this. Or all of them. It's weird. Definitely flat now. Maybe it was flat to begin with. It's definitely not it. All right, I think it's either going to be this or I'm going to cut them out altogether. Actually, well here, and it looks like it's actually, I'm a little bit off, so we're hearing the note get detuned like in the middle. Oh, look, they're all grooved, so we got to be a little careful. There we go. Splice. Splice is Splice Sounds is a membership. I think it's $8 a month or $10 or something. Totally worth it if you ask me. It's still, this one still sounds flat to me. I mean sharp to me. You guys let me know if that note's alright. I don't have my sub plugged in right now because it's using my sub send is feeding the stream. I want this bass note to hold out longer, but as you can see, that's as long as the sample is. But in Ableton, I can just take the little guy, put a yellow box above him, and say, actually, you're longer now, and it's gonna maybe ruin it, or maybe be okay. Let's find out together. I might have to change some new noodles down here. Oh wow, it sounds perfect. Thanks, Abe. Good old Abe Olton. There's that note that's not right. It's still not right. It's still not right. It sounds, it's like, what can we do? What can we do? We can cut it out. That's the one thing. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, what about this? What about it? We have something filling up the gap here. I like it without it. It gives us some time to think without the bass, like being like, here's the groove, bam bam, here's the groove. Ooh, it's nice. Is there something wrong with that last note? Oh, now we need it, though. We need it for this part because we don't have the same boom. I hate it. I think we're gonna get there. Oh, I don't hate that. What if they're all down? What if they're all down and they all wanted to party? Are we gonna party? Are we gonna party bass line? Everything except for that last note. Last note doesn't want to party. And first note doesn't want to party? Yo, you guys gotta get your act together. You're a unit. You're the bass line. You gotta get your business situated. I hate it. Ugh, I just can't get it. I mean, we could cover it up the same way we covered it up in the first thing, but I really don't want to use that trick twice because it's like, it sort of really takes away the impact. Oh, hey, but what if we just use the same part, repeat that twice? Boom. Oh, that's kind of interesting. Now I'm editing the pitch in a different method using this transpose wheel and little chops. I don't know why I decided to do that, but I did. But I fixed the bass line that way, so that's a little lesson right there. Sometimes it's not your ideas, but it's your method. So I tried to do a different thing, and then it worked. And I really want to save. I'm dying to save, but I don't know what can possibly be done about that. I can try doing a collect all, or I can try to do a save as, but I really want to finish the beat, play the beat through entirely once on the stream, so at least it's recorded, and then I'll try to save. Because if we lose it, then we lose it, but if we have a version without me talking over it, recorded for posterity on the internet, hooray. That's my feeling. What's in here? Oh, yeah, wait, it's that pitch? What pitch is it playing over here? Oh, the same one. Okay. I can pull it. I'll delete this track. We don't need it. This will be chops. This will be drums. This will be tom effects, and then bass. Cool. So this is 4 tracks. Not a huge EDM banger by any stretch, but a nice beat for sure. Now I know everyone's been really excited to put reverb on it, right? I've been reading the chat, and everyone's like, we just can't wait for reverb. Nobody said that. I don't know why I said that. So anyway, I'm going to put this reverb on. I really like it. It's a new one from Waves. I'm going to do, it has EQ in it, but I'm going to do a little old engineering trick, and I'm going to take an EQ and put it before the reverb. Come on, puppies. Where are you? I'm going to use the most expensive EQ I have, which is ludicrous. It's not ludicrous. I'm sure there are very expensive EQs that are more expensive than this $400 plugin that looks like the studio where my dad recorded his first album. But anyway, it has it's based off the SSL boards, very famous boards. I don't want to talk about the history of the SSL consoles, but anyway, it has an EQ and it can roll off the low end. It's over here, and it's got many other knobs in variety of colors. I put the EQ before the reverb to sort of give the reverb a cleaner signal to work with. let's now Ableton is particularly awesome because it lets you solo just your sends. So we don't hear anything, but as soon as I like turn up this knob over here and start sending signal to the reverb, we'll hear it. And I can turn this EQ off. It gets a little meatier. I'm going to find a preset that sounds good on the sample, and then or I can do it the beat. We'll do the sample. Ambience is pretty nice. Let's hear it with the drums. I like it a lot. Let's add some more low end back. See, if I turn it off, it gets really boomy. But if I have it on just a little, I'm gonna add some pre-delay to it. Getting weird. I'm actually gonna sync the pre-delay to the 64th now. And I'll turn the wet dry so we can hear it. So without the reverb, this is just the drums filtered. This is basically what's going to the reverb. Okay, no bass yet. We'll deal with that separately. And I'll turn up the wet. There's the reverb. And then I'll put it between so we can hear how the pre-delay is affecting the relationship between the two. See, here, let me, what's the best way to turn this up for you guys? Probably right here. So, pre-delay basically is time before the reverb, the big reverb bit hits. So without it, they hit at the same time, the reverb and the original sound, which sounds like this. Sounds like you're in a big room, right? But by adding pre-delay, we can sort of make a little bit of time between the reverb and the original sound, and the result of that is it can make the space sound bigger, like if you've ever been in a big hall and you shout and you're like, hey, hey, hey. That would be pre-delay before you hear that first hit back. So we'll add some pre-delay, and the result is we're gonna have like, it's gonna feel a little bit larger, but it's also, what it does for us in the production is it gives us space for the actual hit to fire off before the reverb comes in, so it kind of cleans things up a little bit, or it can. You get the pre-delay wrong though, it can sound really freaking bazonkers like this. So that's way too long. But as we bring it in, maybe just a tiny bit too long. Still, this is a 48th note. I think this 64th note sounds right. They don't sound like two separate things. It's not hit reverb. It's like it's still one hit, but adding a little bit of pre-delay just makes it a little bit kind of more interesting. So I'm going to turn it all the way to wet now. This is the reverb by itself. Now I want to clean up some stuff. I'm going to use my EQ to dial down that snare. And that boominess. I found the boominess. And by EQing before the reverb, reverb also has this EQ right here in the middle, but that's the EQ of the reverb, and what I'm EQing here is the signal before it gets to the reverb, basically telling the reverb, like, yo, don't mess with those super low end frequencies, yo, don't mess with so much of the hi-hat. And there are other ways to do this, but by EQing before it gets into the reverb, the reverb has to do less work and basically sounds better. Usually. This 1K. Okay, awesome. I have a free band. So I'm looking for like a sweet spot to give the reverb a nice character. Ooh. Oh, I love that. Okay. I'm gonna and I got frequency I like. I'm gonna bring the gain down. Just a tiny little nubbin. I'll roll some of the highs. Not so much, but some of them. All before we get to the reverb. I'm still not totally stoked with how that snare sounds, but it may sound better when we hear them all together, so let's do that. Oh, holy shit, it sounds great. Hey, awesome. This is not reverb, this is reverb. Reverb is a built-in reverb in Pro Tools. That's not that bad. So while the snare sounded a little in your face soloed, it sounds really nice all together. Let's hear the whole beat, and I'll look at the chat and we'll listen to it. Cool, let me just clean up this ending. I just want this last hit to go out all the way. All the way, all the way. So we're going to just turn off looping. We're going to tell it that it's longer. And we're going to just let this sample play out as long, everything we got. There we go. And the reason being is because this is how the beat ends. And a ripe old 80 seconds. And I just wanted to, you know, put that in there. Let's give a little bit of reverb to that tom. That cool Tommy. Not much. We do not. Hold on, I know. Hey. Oh, I'm buzzy. Why am I so buzzy? What the hell's going on? Check. I'm buzzy. Why am I buzzy? Check. Hey. All right, so right channel is buzzy. Why would such a thing happen? All right, I'm only on the left channel right now. If you're listening in headphones, I'm sorry. I'm all up in the right side of your head right now. My board is getting old. Oh, look, and now it's fine. It just needed some knobs turned and a little bit of stress exuded, and now it's fine. Let's just make sure we have reverb on everything, except for the bass. The bass is fine. I don't think it needs it. Yeah, no, it makes a big mess. We could give the top end of the bass a little bit of reverb if we wanted to, but I don't really think it's necessary. Yes, fapping to Hearthstone. If you subscribe to Splice Sounds, you can own up to 100 new samples every month for their fee of $10 or whatever. This is like definitely the Splice Sounds plug stream. But I mean, I've been with Splice since it launched, basically, and I tried out their beta of their new version of their project syncing software, which is just great. And ironically, this project itself is not on Splice because my Mac is a little bit more capable than my Windows computer, obviously, because I still can't save the song. But yeah, dude, it's great. If you got a little bit of budget to spend, or you're making a little bit of money off of your Bandcamp or your YouTube making music, I can't recommend it enough. I mean, Splice, the project syncing stuff is just awesome. The fact that you can just sync your project, have version control, I'm pointing at my screen, but They often puke out a bunch of like free packs, which is awesome, but I don't even really need it because Splice Sounds, which costs the membership, it has all these sample packs, and a lot of sample packs that I was buying or saving up to buy, I can now get through Splice Sounds. And I don't know how many people out there have bought packs, but sometimes it totally sucks. The demos will sound great, and you'll get it, and it'll be like kind of disorganized, or it'll be construction kits, which is my least favorite thing on earth, where like basically you're buying a kit and it's like 100 drum samples and you're like, oh, sick, 100 drum samples. That'll be great. But what it really is 10 not that good beats that have been stemmed out and having all their drums as their own samples. So you think you're getting 100 samples, but what you're really getting is 10 whack beats with whack kicks and whack snares and sus hi-hats and all this stuff. So, and nothing sucks more than paying $30, $40, getting hyped to make an orchestral electronic soul track, and then all you get is some dude's like 10 whack beats. So Splice Sounds definitely takes a lot of the risk out on the producer side of getting packs, and then you can always go and buy the pack if you really love it. You're going to be away from the internet for a while, or yada yada yada. And the limit of 100 samples a month kept me from getting on board pretty quick, because I'm like, I'll go through that a lot, but like, I don't know. I'm a full-time producer, and I don't find myself using more than 100 samples every month. Like, if I make maybe like 2 or 3 full beats or remixes a month that I need samples for, and I've never gone over. I'm at 63, and I like ripped through them the other day and like downloaded a ton. And apparently I downloaded less than 40, and I made like 2 tracks out of just less than 40 samples. So it's totally cool. Yeah. This is not a brand deal. I just learned what that word meant yesterday. Splice is just dope. And I've talked to a couple people at the company, and they kick ass. They really care about this stuff. So let's listen to the beat now. I'm going to mute the mic. I'm also going to turn off my camera, use the bathroom, listen to the beat all the way through. I'll put on some nice viz for you so you guys can watch my un-EQ'd master just fly. Here we go. And we'll listen to the beat. I'm going to use the restroom, and then I'll come back. We'll try to save it. Wouldn't that just be awesome? Let me just check. Are you guys seeing the whole thing? Okay, you are. Great. I instantly heard a wrong bass note. Oh, maybe not. Oh yeah, that grace note is a little sour. Actually, no, it's not. Oh, maybe it's supposed to be like there. No, it definitely doesn't. It definitely throws it off. Oh, I like that though. It's like a little too resolve-y. All right, we're gonna leave it where it is. Sorry, the beat was done, and I went back to rewrites. All right, and I really got to use the lavatorium. So let me go over here. You guys love my disorganized thing. All right, my face is gone. Let's play the beat. Watch the EQ. I'll be back in 80 seconds. Man, that bass note's bothering me, though. And I just said it didn't bother me. And it sounds really nice up here. No, it doesn't. I'm gotta shut up. It's a little weird, but it's not bad. What a nice beat. Let's try to save it. Thanks everybody for helping me make this beat. Wasn't it so simple? You don't have to get crazy to make a nice beat. Let's just check our mastering stuff really quick. Bop boop bop boop bop boop bop boop bow. All right, everybody, wish me luck. I'm gonna try to save this beast. Ugh. Man, not a good feeling right now. Nope. Windows, man, what on earth would you do? Why would you do such a thing, Windows? Do upgrade to Windows 10. Solve PC issues. Yeah, all right, that's a good one. What would be causing this problem? This is such a bazonker problem. Your output and your input. Well, I have a lot of microphones apparently. Gravies. Gravies for the ladies and the babies. All right. Close this. That shouldn't do it. All right, let's open up Ableton. It would be a real shame if I can't save this beat, because then I'd have to really bring the stream down just to do anything else today. Yes. Let's recover. Luckily, I can, if Ableton crashes again, I can just restart again. I will report the crash, but first I must save my work. Export. Oh, you know what? That's a great idea, me. I'll export this, John, and I'll post it up on my Twitch Beats Bandcamp page, and you'll be able to download it, even if it doesn't survive. Let's just make sure I'm dithering at 24 bits. I am. Hooray. Yeah, that's all the stuff you want to do. Export it. Oh. So Ableton won't let any Windows message come up. I wonder if they're coming up hidden. I wonder if they are hidden. What on earth would do this? How would it ever happen? I saw Star Wars. This is the cutest droid ever. I love him. I love him. Yes, let's recover. This is a scary baby. Okay. I'm putting you over here. I'm going to go to... Nope. Save a copy. Nope. Nope. Well, this was a real good slice of life stream, I think. You got to see me make a beat from scratch, go into this thing with no plan at all, and now it's all ruined. Thanks, computer. Well, I got to restart. So we'll see if I can emotionally handle whether or not this beat saves. And if I can, I'll be back. And if I can't, well, then you know why. I'm CUTMAN. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye. I want to say hi, and we can listen to the beat while I upload it to Bandcamp on my Twitch Beats album. So here you go. So if you go to this big swag link, Twitch Beats is where I post all of the remixes that I make live on the internet. And it's just music.djcutman.com. So I'm just going to add this track. My big gross renders folder. Oh, I don't have a beat for it. It's just called Simple Splice Beat is what I named the project. We can call it Groove Time. Groovy Time. And of course, this is free. Boom, boom, booda, boop, boop. Made in about an hour, live on Twitch and YouTube. Yay. This is not very interesting, I understand. But I really want people to subscribe to my CUTMAN Plays channel. I think that would be great. Groovy Time. It's now up. Music.djcutman.com/track/Groovy Time. if I can even do what I'm about to do. Boom, boom. Every time I'm on Windows, I'm not on my Mac, and I don't know how to do anything. Ugh. There it is. You don't need all that. Bop. That's where you get the track. I made it. I made it for you. Here's a real test. Now the stream is up, can I save? I can. I can save. I actually figured out why I was crashing before. Ableton's apparently got a bug that if you try to save with an Osseo driver, Windows can't pop up any dialogue, so saving and exporting doesn't work, which is about the sassest thing on earth. Man, I haven't listened to the tracks on this album in a long time. Why don't we listen to whatever's on Twitch Beats right now? I'm going to go get myself some water, and then we'll make another beat. Let's make another beat. I like this. I haven't made beats in a long time, and being on a live stream keeps me focused. And apparently the last time I updated this was 4/20/2015. Well, wow, it's been that long. Jeez. Updated 12. Gosh. Over a year since I made a Twitch beat? That seems crazy. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't know. Boom, 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 boom. It would be really awesome if I could make one more Twitch beat and have 10, and then next year I could do Twitch Beats 2016, and every year I'll have a little compilation album of these beats I made live. Oh, you know what would be great? In Groovy time, I can link up to the YouTubules, where I just made it. DJ CUTMAN making beats. It has the Xenoblade art. Sick. Great. YouTube, thanks. You're the best. And of course, it's not even here. You're going to look at my really embarrassing stats? Gosh. Sorry. It still says Xenobabes. That's not what was happening. Making Groovy time. An Ableton live beat with Splice sounds. Splice sounds. Ableton. Live. DJ CUTMAN. I could do a tagging tutorial. DJ CUTMAN beat. DJ CUTMAN tutorial. DJ CUTMAN goes ham. DJ cut ham. These are not good tags. Making beats with Splice sounds. Making beats with Ableton. All right, great. Now I'm going to add it to my playlist. Live streams. That should be a music too. Music playlist now. Music. I made a beat today, and I'm going to monetize it, and that's how I'm going to be able to do more of this stuff in the future. So don't use AdBlock, please. I'm a DJ who mixes video game music, and today I made this is the worst stream ever. Made an original beat. Check out my music channel. Mario Maker levels for no reason. I could. Yo, who uses Evernote in the chat? Shout out Evernote. Shout out CUTMAN doesn't get brand deals. I literally just tell you the things that I use every day with gusto. Follow DJ CUTMAN. Look at all these booms. I had those links ready to go. I didn't have to type out those things. I made a beat today, 2 exclamation points. I'm like super excited. Let's listen to the beats on Twitch Beats. And I'm going to get my water. And then we'll make another beat. We'll make another beat with Splice. I think that'll be really fun. Thank you for the host. Bo-bo-bo-bo. Well, my camera zoomed out. That's a little strange. Let's address that really quick, and then I'm going to bring the stream down for just a second and bring it back up so that we have a nice clean VOD for anybody who misses this on Twitch, and a nice clean YouTube video on CUTMAN Plays, which I do prefer that if you're watching my streams down the road. Hey, who's ready to produce? What if I did the whole stream like this? How's that? You can barely see my eyes too, extra creepy. Man, it is sick not worrying about lighting on a green screen, I just tell you. It would be nice if I can like boost the gain on my face a little bit more. Oh, I got a light for that. There we go, you can see me. All right, everybody, so I'm gonna bring the stream down, bring it back up. I'm gonna make a new beat, and I'm looking for suggestions on style. We're gonna do it with Splice Sounds, because Splice Sounds is awesome. I'm gonna tweet at them, actually. Great. Splice. Yeah, that's it. Making a live beat using Splice Sounds. I'm gonna fire that off. I'm gonna bring the stream down, fire off that tweet, and come back. If you see the tweet and you wanna retweet it, that would be really awesome. Yeah, let me just close out some of this shit. We're gonna keep that open, that's pretty important. I'm gonna definitely turn off Dropbox, the stream ruiner, and I'll have that. I'll have this if I need to bring something up on screen. Everything looks good, booty booty boo. Let's do it. All right, I'll be right back. As it's an amazing subscription-based program to check out samples and sample libraries. So for like a reasonable monthly membership, you get access to all these crazy, cool, contemporary sample packs. And you can preview unlimited samples and download up to 100 samples a month, which has turned out to be a lot more than I have ever needed in my month of producing. I make maybe 3 or 4 tracks a month, so yeah, I'm good. I got a lot of synths too, and packs I've already bought. But Splice Sounds just so cool. Let's just listen to what they got in this random pack I clicked. Oh, some vocals. What is this though? These are some nice things. Let's see if they have any loops we can just like go with. No one else you'll ever be. Oh, this is cool. I'm feeling like making a sad 140 BPM hip hop trap beat. That's what I'm feeling like. So let's get this loop in. So this is how it works. I'll hit this, use one of my download credits. The Splice application, which is running on my computer, will immediately start downloading the thing. Oh yeah, that was my project from earlier. Saving it and version tracking. So now look, it's done. I hit show in folder, boom. It'd be really sick if they could somehow work in it just appearing in Ableton. I don't know how that would work. I don't know how it works originally right now. It's pretty sweet. So anyway, now we have it in here. I'm going to cut the tempo in half and then bring my tempo down to like 100. Maybe a little too fast, like 90. Now I want to get some finger snaps in here right away before we start looking for some other parts, because that's how I'm feeling. So I'll pull in this very tired finger snap sample I use all the time. Oh, gotta set my quantize right. Just keep us going. Now the cool thing is, I can like just dip out of this pack. I'll open up another tab. This is going to be the spooky thing. And now I can like look for drums or something. So let's look for drums. Percussion. Does that include drums? Nope, drums is separate. I knew it. I knew it would be that way. And I would love some R&B drums. So let's look and see. Dubstep, progressive house, hip hop. R&B might be in hip hop. I feel like it shouldn't, but drum step, urban. What is urban? Isn't hip hop urban? Isn't claps urban? I'll go into urban, whatever. Let's figure out what this is. Oh, it's some of these things. And we're looking in urban, and we're looking in drums, and now we can even sort by BPM, which is so cool. So let's look for like around the range we're looking for, maybe 75 to 110. Give us a nice little swath. And then here's a nice cool trick. I see a lot of these drums are like maybe around 90, 86. Let's chill out piano. And I can set my project file to those tempos if I want to like hear them together before committing and downloading them. But let's just listen. Nope. 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 I hate these. Isn't it great? Isn't it great I didn't have to buy that pack? All right, listen, I want to find some R&B loops at this tempo. Oh, there is R&B. I don't know what the hell urban is trying to be. So R&B, this is where we're going. So. Claps and hats. This is the clap and hat party. I like this, actually. I'm going to hard it. It doesn't mean I have to download it right now. Like, I can just check it out. These are kind of interesting. But I'm like just ripping through a bunch of different sample packs just in the key. I'm not looking in the key, in the tempo and style that I'm looking for. So like this would be a ton of money I've just blown on samples I wouldn't have even used. What key is that piano bit in? Let's see. So I could even like look for like tuned drums if I wanted to. Sexy action beat. I don't know about that. I do not like these beats. That was real R&B though. I'm like not in the right. Let's make a trap beat. All right, R&B. We got that piano. We're gonna make some sad trap instead. Sad trap. Let's go. And I can look at the thumbnail over here and be like, I don't want that. These are some dope kicks though. This kick is nice. I'm just gonna take this kick and be like, hey, I'm gonna hold on to you. Oh, that's right. Loops. And maybe I just don't like this one pack, which is the truth. I don't. These are cute, but like none of them is like, oh, they're done. Come on, give me a beat that's worth using. This is real production right now. None of these are like trap beats. I want like loud ass, stupid, belligerent trap beats right now. All right, whatever. That's only the kick. Hey. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Open it up, Splice. Splice is like, well, we downloaded it for you. You hit show it, and there it is. You just drag it right into Ableton, and then there we go. Now we really got to slow it down now. Let's make sure this loop's hitting at the right place. There we go. Back into Splice, let's find some snares. Now how to do it. I'm pretty new to this, so I don't think we need to look in tempo, reset, trap, drums. I think there's just a drum section. Oh, I'm in it, okay. Can I search for snares? That'd be crazy. More. Whoa. Is it there? Yes, snares, 1300 snares, perfect. Turn off this loop indicator. Now I'm just looking at trap snares, 3,000 of them. Some of these are loops. Oh, so I like to mess with my DAWs level so I can like kind of. This is nice. Give me one that sounds like interesting and not stupid. I said not stupid. Oh, thank you. Cool. All right, so that's what I like. I'm gonna just download it. Boop. That's gonna sound like a nice layer. Boop. So I'm downloading these 2 snares, and then there they are. Come here. And like, I just want to point out how fast this is happening, even like while I'm streaming out, and my computer's doing all this stuff. It's just like boop, boop, boop. And now it organizes the folder within the Splice folder on my computer based on the pack it is. So if I download multiple samples from the same pack, they're all in the same place, which is nice. Let me just, for the sake of the stream, throw some mastering things on my master channel. It'll just make the beat a little bit more even. So there's my SSL comp, which makes everything sound not bad. And then I'm going to take the Waves L2, which is like a little lightweight limiter, and just bring this down, and that ought to make everything nice. Just make sure it doesn't clip, and also give us a little bit of a louder sound on the stream. And I bring it up. Now I'm gonna make some loops out of these things that I bit. I ate them. Chomp chomp. Delicious snare drums. Just for now. This is probably not how the beat's gonna run the whole time. I just want to get them in here looping. There's something wrong. These are not hitting together. What's going on? Oh, oops, I missed the mark. Cool, so let's take that sad piano out. No more sad piano, and let's just get some hi-hats. Can I sort by hi-hats? No way. Oh my god, hats, right there. Turn off. Oh, yes. Oh, that's a pack I have. All right, I'm not gonna waste any Splice. Well, you see me use it on Splice, but I actually own this pack, so I'm gonna save my download credits. Use it from the pack that Splice suggested. So I'm using Splice to just search the sample packs I already own. And man, but the sample pack that I own, that I bought and paid $60 for or whatever, is not as well organized as the files are on Splice. It's just ludicrous. So I guess I'll just use one from another pack. These two are great. That'll be my open hi-hat and my closed. All right, so what pack is this from? Do I own this? Capson, Chill Trap, Future R&B. I have Chill Trap and Future Bass. So that's not the same pack. I'm downloading these puppies. Download 1, download 2. How many credits do I have left this month? 57. I haven't even used half of them. I made like 4 beats this month. That's great. All right, and there they are. We're going to use them both. Pull them in. Come here. Drop it in like this. Boom. And now we're going to drop in the other one, which is hi-hat 3. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddo. All right, so let's, I'm ready to start arranging, particularly with the hi-hats. Actually, you know what? We'll throw the hi-hats into a drum rack so we can work a little bit quicker. So I'm just going to take a drum rack from my instruments, drum rack, pop it on a new MIDI channel. I'm going to throw in my 2 hi-hats on just C1 and C1 sharp, C sharp 1, and then I'll just be able to arrange them like here. Which one's which? I forgot. All right, I want them in the other order. I want the open hi-hat second. There we go. Nice and easy, and then... throw some triplets in so people know we're making trap music. Maybe not, actually. Actually, I'm saying no triplets. I'm not feeling it. Unless that's what we want. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, cool. I'm taking out the snaps, too, for now. The beats kind of changed the tone. Now let's find like a sample, like some core of the beat. We were using spooky piano, but I'm not feeling like this is a spooky piano song anymore. So back to Splice, we're gonna look for loops. We're gonna look for not trap loops. This is my secret to being a good producer, is you never use the samples in the pack that they tell you what they're for. I gotta do soul sailing in modern R&B. I just gotta know what soul sailing is. Yo, though. Yo, this is cool. Make the song an F. What a shit. It doesn't like fade. I mean, we can make it work. Yeah, let's do it. I like the key. I like the feel of that sample, so we're downloading it. And now I'm gonna set my key to F. So any other samples we find are in the same key as that pad. Now, what's the tempo of our song? 75. So what we can do is we can like drop the tempo of our song down to the tempo of the samples we're auditioning in Splice. And now when we play them on the website, they'll be in time with our project, so we just have to hit play at the right moment. Like not like that. And you gotta hit the right mouse button too, or it won't work. I don't like everything this is doing, but I think we can work with it. No. Maybe. I'll get there. We'll get there together. Come on, let's go. No. No. Oh, let's hear the whole thing. Make sure we're... All right, so we're not making that. That's a relief. We don't want to remake what's already in the sample pack. If you get my meaning, it just doesn't sound very like a good use of time. All right, so let's throw this. We'll throw the pad in here. And the pad's what I really liked. We're getting rid of sus piano. Get out of here. You're not welcome here anymore, sus piano. What is this? This is the synthy stab thing. Stabs. Now let's push it back up to our tempo. We were working at 75. Was that right? I don't recall. And we're going to speed these buckos up. That's going to need work to not be a mess. But this is sounding okay. It's so rude how this is a fade in and doesn't loop. See, if I paid $50 for this pack and this loop was like this, I would be furious, and I would never buy another pack from Modern R&B, from DigiNoise. But thanks to the beauty, gloriousness of Splice sounds, that liability on me as a producer is like far, far away, which is great, because I would be super freaking pissed if I was like, oh, good, the perfect pad loop for my song. Can't wait to not be able to use it except for in the intro, because of this stupid fade. And there's stuff we can do to make it work, but mostly, thank you, Splice, for saving me the cost and allowing me to just pay you and get all these puppies. I did not sort by any genre. All right, so, we did R&B. That was a new pack, so we checked it out, but we can pick another genre like glitch hop might be fun to sound loops. And pop. What do we got in pop? Nothing in the right tempo. So let's get out of here. Let's go to Big Room House. Yeah. Glitch hop. Sounds fun. I'm good. Thanks. It's not the best. No, not my feelings right now. Let's see. Drum and bass breaks. You know what's fun, actually? Going into drum and bass packs. And we're looking for loops in F. And I would really like to have, like, no drums. Let's see if I can filter by don't show me any drums. Synth. Cool. All right, so these are all the synths within these sample packs, 152 sample packs in F that are loops. So this has, like, done so much digging for me, and now I can just, listen to these synths and see if we like anything. There's drums in there. Those are drums, too. These are awful. These are a lot of drums. Whoa, though. That's a whole song. What the hell? I want, like, you know what? All right, we get it. It's EDM, it's cool. I want something that's not already EDM, please. Like, come on, it's out there. I know it's out there. Now, there is a search. Here it is. We're gonna search for Rhodes. It's my favorite keyboard. It sounds so lovely. Oh, it's in the swag pack. Oh, good, my favorite pack. It's like, did you not know did you need to get swagged out? Well, producer, don't worry, because we have bottled it up for you, and you just pay $50, and there you go. By DigiNoise, those are the guys I hate. I don't hate them. DigiNoise, I didn't mean to throw shade. Guys, I'm sorry. I just really wish that pad looped. Come on. That's what I'm talking about. I don't want to get a sample that's, like, already a song. And let's go to loops. I like this guy. It doesn't have the key or BPM in the tag. I guess they're, like, building this library, like, live, because it looks like some of these things don't have all the metadata. But, I mean, there's so many packs, so there's got to be a ton of work. Okay. Yo, deep house, great. We'll take a bunch of deep house loops and make a trap beat out of it. Oh, hey, somebody did something. Can I check what it is? Tasha, yo, thank you for the host, Tasha. Welcome to the stream today. I'm actually making beats, if you can believe it. That's the intro. That's some wobbly shit. Ooh, boom, boom. That sounded a little Final Fantasy, but I like the ones I liked first. They give me feelings. Download this one. Those will be all 2 parts. Song will be in G. We already have our beat. Boom, boom. And we're going to start with the winding roads, and then we're going to go into the slick roads, and that'll be the beat. Unless we get some more ideas. Now, the pad that even though I use a download credit on this stupid thing, it's not as bad as when I buy the whole pack and I can't use anything because it's disorganized. So that has happened far too many times for me. I buy a sample pack and it's like just a mess. And oops, I opened up the same samples again. We got to go to these roads. This is what we want. Yes, slick and winding. And winding is going to go first, and then slick, and let's hear it. Now, the samples are recorded at 125, but our project's at 75. That's a big jump. Well, actually, not really, because it's like 150. So, you know what? I'm going to just go ahead for my own sake and double this, make the beat 150, and I'm going to just expand all of our loops so that they actually work in this time. I'm not messing with this. I don't want those stabs in the pad. Well, maybe they'll come in useful. We'll hide them for now. This is no longer 90. This is now 180. This is an 80. This is 160. And same with the snares. Not 75, but 150. So I'm just blowing these out. This might work, actually. So I'll just double the length of it. Hold on. Actually, is it still a bar? Mm-hmm. We'll just duple it. Duple loop. There's 2 of them now. Oh, but they're going to go way fast, so then ×2. Cool. There we go. We got everything. These are our snares. CPCT kit. Oh, those are the hi-hat samples that we brought into the drum. All right. Cool, now let's hear it. Let's hear it. The kicks, we might have to swap out the kicks now that we have a new kind of style, but let's listen. Let's compress those Rhodes so we can hear them a little better. Kind of distorting that high part. Let's use a different compressor. This one from Waves. It's real easy to deal with. All right, good. Do. Up. You guys can hear my voice over the song, okay? I'm not reading the chat. I'm really in the zone right now. Yo, thank you, Handlebar, for the host. Hey, Space Buddy, thank you for the resub. I just saw that. Yo, I'm getting the eyes back on the chat. Sorry about that. Up. This is how we should be listening to it. Let's just look at the audio spectrum, because I feel like we need more low end. I'm not using my subwoofer because that's how I'm using my subwoofer's feed to send out to the stream. So I can, we have like very little sub. I have this 808 sample I really like. It may be a little overkill for this tune. I like it. I kind of like songs that don't have basses. Throw those snaps back in. It's too much for this style, so let's head back to Splice and find some snaps. Whoa. It's just a little too wide and messy. I'm gonna heart it though, because it's a cool sample. That's a nice one too. Maybe not totally sure it's the right one for this thing though. I like that sound. Oh, that was nice. That's cool. And there's variation on it. Let's do it. Defcon says it needs a whiny synth. We have a winding synth, but you're true. It needs something in the high end for sure. Let me boost these. Get a nicer delay on there. Somebody in the chat said we need a high whiny synth. That's true. I wonder if we can do that on Splice. Well, I'm not going to search for whiny, but I will go to all packs. I will search for songs in G. That's what our key is, right? Yep. And then I will look for any BPM. Yeah, I don't care. I'll find out. And then we can look at synths. Come on. Effects. Music. What the hell is music? It's all music. Platinum Pop Ballads was the name of a sample pack. Somehow I feel like that's a little bit of a not a totally accurate title. I guess music means whole songs. That's cool. Let's see if this is totally stupid or not. Oh man. Not feeling that stuff. I gotta get out of the music section. Any BPM. We're gonna look for 130. We'll do 128 because I can go that far. Fine. 128 to 160. That way I stay out of drum and bass territory. I kind of like it. It's not what I really would want, but that's definitely not what I want. Oh my god. Oh my god. Corny big room. No, no, no. We're doing it. We're doing it just for a second. Just because I need to hear what this thing sounds like. Maybe I should have done a stream on how quickly I can make a big room beat port charting banger next time. Oh, Work Your Body. That's sweet, actually. That's a really sweet sample. There's a lot of nice things in there. The big ass reverb isn't my favorite, but oh, it's a whole Skrillex EP chart. Okay, it's a whole pack of that stuff. Good. I gotta get out of 128. Sorry. We're just gonna push this up to 130, and so many of those big room things are just gonna vanish. But not all of them. Ooh. Oh yeah. Baby. This is a place to use finger snaps. Okay, that's cool. I had some ideas. I hurt my fingers. Let's get that into this project. Maybe we'll have like a really different, interesting B section of this thing with some snare rolls. Ba-da-da. Okay, it's downloaded. Boom. So this is going to be a B section, I guess, or something. Let's hear it with the beat. We got something. We didn't find the part we were looking for, though. This is the thing that we need, something. Gently does it. Ah, that's not gentle. So as you can see, there's many ways to ruin your song. Wait a minute though. I like that a lot actually. It's really simple, nice design, a good width in the low mids, and then it sounded centered at the bottom. Doing too much. I mean, for a loop, I don't want a loop to like be a finished song. I want it to be like a foundation that you can go a lot of places with. Cool. I can barely hear that on my system. If you guys on the stream can't hear it, I'm sorry. If you have a sub though and you can hear it really well, let me know in the chat because I'd be interested to see if those low frequencies really translate very well. God, I gotta filter more. Electro EDM. I just want cinematic dubstep beats. Fidget house. Why did I click on that? Modern main room kicks. Oh, that might work actually, in the right tempo. So again, I'm slowing down my project file to match the tempo on the website. Then I can listen without downloading. There's some stuff we can do with this. Not with that though. So I click it once to load, and then again, it'll play in time. So one click, stop it, and then it stays in the browser cache, I guess. It drives a different mood, I think. Overpays. This is a really cool thing. So I'm gonna get it. Man, I am burning through my credits today. I usually don't liberally download so many things. I mean, I don't know, what is it? It's the 18th. I had like 70 credits when I started streaming today, so now I'm down to 49, but it's still like, once the family comes for the holidays, it's like I'm probably not gonna be producing, so. Then January will hit, I have a whole bunch of new sample credits, hooray. Kind of do that over here. All right, now let's eat. And now we did some stuff to it. Let me just get my EQ, my trusty Fab Filter Pro Q, on this baby and clean it up. Clean up your babies, folks. Get rid of that low end. We don't need that stuff in that kind of sound. I'm getting crazy. I'm getting crazy. All right, let me know if that hurts your ears. I'm sorry if it does. It sounds fine over here. It's the Hutch. Thank you for that resub. I don't know why the resub didn't make a sound. Maybe it did. The Twitch alerts are coming up, aren't they? Are they? I don't know. I don't know. There's my YouTube channel and my Spotify. You should do the things on those things. All right, let's do more work on this little guy. It's too much of itself. So I'm gonna take my volume envelope here, and I'm gonna just cut some shit out and just say nope, 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 nope. How does it sound now? Oops. Better. Let's boost our tempo back to 150. I didn't realize that this volume envelope, oh, it's the track volume. I want it to be the clip volume. Clip, damn, that's what I wanted. This is how I wanted to do it. So what this is going to do is actually turn down the volume on the clip itself, so I'll still have control over the mixer channel. If you saw, this mixer guy was sort of doing his own thing, which is really cool that Live gives you the ability to do that kind of stuff, but that's like, I want to be able to control the volume of everything. So having automation on a fader, if I move it, you can see it goes gray, but it still has a dot in it, which means I hit this button, it turns back on, and everything resets. So I'm going to delete it. So we got a cool little weird little thing. A new track for this piano. I think we can arrange this. We don't have everything we need, but we have a bunch of the pieces. What's the best way to do it? I guess I'll just start the project back from the beginning. I'm going to hit the record button, and everything that's up here, all of these clips are going to all start playing and recording on the other side. And I'll toggle through the 3 sections that we have. It'll all be on the timeline then, and then I'll be able to go in and start making edits and actually arranging the beat. Adding new parts will be easy too, so let's do it. So let that play for 8 bars, then we'll go to the next part. Start the next clip. Then I'll go back to the beginning. I really wish that there was a way for me to record my little ad-libs there, because that bass line would have totally worked, and it'll take me ages to write that in MIDI. Fact about me, I hate MIDI. Don't know. It's not that I hate it. It's that we just don't get along, me and MIDI. I don't know why. Me and samples, we got a understanding, we have a respect. But with MIDI, it's just like, hey, it does whatever it wants. I'm a 35-year-old protocol. I do what I want. I'm sorry. Listen, kiddo, you're nice, but you're not that nice. All right, let's bring some of this stuff out. Oh, you know what? I just got a new plugin. It's called Vitamin. It's from Waves. I didn't really want to get it, and then I was like, I had a project where it like just sounded like the perfect thing, so I got it. It's a harmonic exciter by Waves, the company that makes plugins that look like old pieces of junk. This one is a newer one. It looks okay, but check out what it does. Oh, you know what? I've never used any of these presets. I've only based off the mastering. So that's instruments, bright piano. So without it, it's such a subtle difference. Oh no, it makes it a little, brings it out there a little bit. I can actually use this punch control to pull off some of the dynamics. And not a dynamics, what is it? The transients, the big hits. You can also like do spatial things, which is cool. You want to know what? I think Vitamin's not doing a whole lot because this is such a rolled off sound to begin with. So I'm going to put my favorite exciter, Ozones, before Vitamin and stack them on each other. Basically have Ozone create new frequencies that Vitamin will then enhance, and it's either going to be a total mess or totally cool. Let's see. I like this. See, now everyone's having a good time. This worked. This was a good plan. So we have Ozone looking at these different bands of frequency, creating overtones or harmonics from them. Those harmonics are then being read by Waves Vitamin, and then Vitamin is enhancing them further and making them more obvious. We also have the ability to do some nice stereo stuff with Vitamin that I don't often touch because I don't really know it that well yet. Oh, this is nice. We got some more of the bass in the sample. And then we can even push things further with this FabFilter EQ. And I would just, let's tighten up the compression a little. I like these Renaissance AXX compressors. They're Waves, but they're pretty old school, but I like them because they're so simple, and they have a pretty cool tone on stuff where you like a little bit of color and character to Rhodes, guitars, things you want to sound like guitars. But by the time I finish a song, I almost always replace them with something else. But they're a nice way to start. I'm thinking to myself, like, do I want to replace that now? Hey, some very loud sound. Mr. Palminton, thank you for the host. I'm gonna check Twitch alerts real quick to make sure all the sounds are coming through. I don't think they are. I really don't think they are. I'm gonna add a low pass filter. I mean high pass, low cut. That's what I mean. Let's listen to it, the whole thing now, please. We got a lot of work, oh my gosh. We got a lot of work to do. Those kicks are barely there. We got a lot of work to do on the snare. Yo, let's bring the snare into the game, all right? So we got a couple snares. I don't remember what they're called. Snare 1, snare 2, and then my super secret I stole from Grimecraft Trick, Sanri. It's the Sanri drum, you know? That's really important. You take a rim shot. Where is it? Samples. You take a rim shot. Nope. .707 is nice. And you layer it over every single snare drum in your song. And you're like, but why would you do that? It's because it makes it sound good. Oh, that makes so much sense. Thank you for the explanation. Thank you for the thoughtful description of what it is you're doing there on the computer. 2, 0. Now the loop. Oops, didn't do it right. 0, 2. Yay! All right, so there we go. There's plenty of drums for everybody when you just make a loop. Don't make a poop, make a loop. Woohoo! Oh yeah, now we're really producing. Oh yeah. So without it, it sounds okay. With it, we have that nice little like, it gives a little character, a little bit of bump in your trunk. Throw some reverb on it. That's some sus default reverb, but it's gonna work for now. Now we really need a better kick. I'm like so serious. We need something basic. Now I would go to Splice Sounds to find another kick, but I have so many already. I just don't even want another kick sample on my computer. Some of these are awful. And some of them sound like sound effects from Sonic the Hedgehog. I just want like an 808 or something like basic. The basic kicks. You know, you need that basic bass. Everyone loves it. 808 tone 6Q. That sounds sick. The real out of the box 808 sounds weird. I think this 808 toned. I just wish I knew what key it was in. Let's unwarp it. Oh, it's long, man. All right, so we're gonna do something like this. I'm gonna just trim it down, and I can do this within a sampler, but for some frickin' reason I'm not going to. It may not be a great call, but it's gonna work for this moment. This is an irresponsible way to do it. So basically, I'm just manually layering these kick drums over these other kicks that we have. The 808 mostly focusing on low frequencies and being just like the boom, and then the other one being the top or the character. And they're my little edits that I've made. The little slices, the chops that I've kind of made a little shape that I like. And we're just gonna do it like this. Let's see how this sounds. I'm going to take my Pro Q EQ again and just say, yo, the sub bass over here just wasn't working. I'm sorry. And now the 808 is the one commanding the sub frequencies. Change this to a high cut. Just so I can take a look. I'm not actually going to use the high cut. I just wanted the reference, so I can do this. Get a nice blend of the two. Because this kind of messes it up. Actually, I like it without. Let's hear it all. This is a weird beat. Let's keep it going. Let's sidechain the Rhodes to give a little space so we can actually hear our kick. I'm going to stay in this section of the song for now. I'm going to put my compressor before my EQ, all right? This is really important. It's making sure that the compressor, the sidechain, isn't going to be compressing away the curves we make in our EQ. I'm going to use the 808 kick, not the loop as my key, because it's the same every time. We can hear it. We can even see the effects of it over time. Fun, right? Ableton's compressor is just real nice. It's definitely like the easiest my favorite like built-in DAW compressor. The way it handles sidechaining, it's just awesome. Sidechaining in Pro Tools is such a pain in the ass. Like, oh my gosh. And then we can even just change our key input to the other kick and see how that looks. Oh, it looks like a frickin' mess, like I expected, but those 808s are nice and smooth and make nice little smooth cutties. Cutties for a Cutman. I'm DJ CUTMAN. I didn't say that at the beginning of the stream, did I? I don't think I did. Here, that'll help. Come here, little guy. Should have put him up a while ago. Protect me, will ya? Okay. So how cool is that? You can hear the ducking, right? I'll make it really exaggerated so you can hear it by copying and pasting this thing like 30 times. Maybe we want it ducked like super crazy. I mean, look how many compressors there are. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's hear the beat now. Maybe a little too much. I'll delete 1. I'll delete 2. I don't like it. Oh, but it does sound better with 2 over 1. Boom, boom, boom. Let's hear the next section. We haven't done any work on it yet. Making some edits to this little loop. Yay, so now we have 3 different sections. I'm just going to change the color of them all. Nice way to indicate that these are different. So that's where we have our finger snaps, but there are too many of them right now. The snare should probably be at least 2 times louder. That's a good producer trick. If your beat isn't good, just try making the snare 2 times louder. Just 2 times. Not any more than that, unless you could. That'd be really crazy. All right, I'm gonna do like one of my favorite and most important tests of a beat. It's also probably the worst one to stream, but it's important. I'm going to go into the other room and listen to this beat. All right, so just listen to the beat. I'll be right back. I'll put the nice be right back gif on. And just listen to it with me and let me know if you have anything. I'll also check the chat when I'm back. Hey, Feistel, thank you for the sub. Thank you so much. Here, I'm back. Whoops. There we go. Oh, yeah, I'm back. I'm going to read the chat. I also bought my favorite snack that I just invented. It's weird. It's almonds and wheat thins together. You just put them all in your mouth. Oh, no, that's weird, but it's delicious. The almonds really give the wheat thins, you know, wholesomeness. Oh, Westwild, you're sad because I wasn't talking to you? I'm sorry, I was making a beat. I'm sorry. I really didn't mean to upset you. I wanted to make a cool beat today. I wanted it to get done today. So I'm back. I'm reading the chat. I'm sorry that I wasn't reading the chat. This beat sounds pretty good from the kitchen, which is a good sign. Mixing and mastering snacks. Yo, I am good at mixing all kinds of stuff. Wheat thins and almonds, you wouldn't have tried that. But you heard it on CUTMAN's stream, and then you did it, and you're like, that's not too weird. It's kind of satisfying in a crunchy way. Why stream if you're not gonna read my comments? I don't know, man. That's a good point. Why write comments about anything? I don't even know. Alright, so sub notifications, we're not making sounds. All of my homepage features are done on Twitch. Finally turned them back on, which is great. Oh no, I ran out of almonds before I ran out of wheat thins. Wish I had more almonds. Why, DJ, you should be a firefighter to put out these fire beats, mixtapes. I don't want to put them out. Oh, I do want to put them out. I mean, like, release them. Smart. Yo, I'm compressing the hell out of this track. That is probably why it sounds a little whack. Whoops. Don't crush your snares. Don't crush them. You can crush them, but don't crush them too much, because if you do, they'll be crushed a bunch. All right. Yeah. The snares are super not loud enough. It's the kicks are too loud. Oh, it's the 808, of course it is. There we go. That beat is at a respectable level. I respect you, beat. We got a cool little beat. It's a simple little beat. It's so nice. You can't please everyone all the time. And yesterday, everyone was on the comment section of my YouTube channel. Can you crush a clap? Absolutely, Feistel. Oh, you're asking me to? I don't have a clap in this song. Whoa. A clap would be nice, actually. Snare, 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 clap. I'm calling it snare 4, though, even though it's going to be a clap. Sonare. I don't want to go back to Splice sounds for the claps. I want to get a clap I have. God knows I don't need any more. I'll use a pack that's on Splice sounds. Nope. There it is. Future clap. That one. There it is. We're gonna do it like this. We're gonna hit warp, then we're gonna hit loop. I'm gonna say the loop length is 2 beats, and then boom. And just pull it out. Just paint the beat red with claps. Just trim it off. There we go. Boop. You can just pull it down. You gotta do a nice level. The other guys. And you see there's no like mastering or compression on these guys. I'm gonna start naming them. Rim shot. Clap. Call this one organic. This one is like thud. All right, this time, here's a big edit we're gonna make to make this beat a lot better, but it's going to be a little labor intensive, so get ready. I'm going to now go through. You can see I'm not using a drum rack or any MIDI for this. These are all just samples chilling on the timeline. And what I'm going to do is these one on the top, the green one and the bluey green one, those are the kicks, these two. I'll make them bluey, so you know. And then these 4 are the snares. I'll make it greeny, so you can tell. And what we're going to do is we're going to go through manually and remove every kick where the snare hits also. So if we just use the loop as it is, we have these overlapping kicks and snares, which I think are making the beat kind of like busy and taking away a little bit from the groove and the rhythm of the thing. So we're going to start pulling out these kicks. And I'm just thinking to myself if there's a good way to keep track of the ones that we have pulled out. Yes, there is. I'm going to create another track called Ghost. And it's going to be a blue track, but we're going to disable it. And I'm going to pull down the 808 kicks into the Ghost track. And that's what that's going to do is basically it'll be a note for me to be like, oh, that is where a kick used to be that we pulled out. But we're also going to use this Ghost track to control the sidechain. So we'll keep the same bumping like rhythm that we have going here with the sidechain. It sounds like this. But it's going to hit one time every couple of every section or so when there is no kick, but the sidechain will still pump. It's going to make sense because the snare is going to be there, but it's going to be really cool because you're going to be anticipating the pumping coming from the kick, and when it doesn't every section, I think it might make a really cool moment, so we're going to try. And if it doesn't sound good, then we can remove it really easily by just removing it from that Ghost track. Did that make sense? I'm going to read the chat before I embark on this journey. Shall I crush? Yes. You like the Gengar hat? Thank you, Game Dragon. Should one crush a clap? Did I say that? Yeah, okay, cool. Oh, everyone's being nice, and the guy who was like, he didn't read my comment is like clearly gone, so see you, dude. I actually did. I did read it, but you didn't stick around and get to my response. This is a team effort here. Internet is a team effort. Nobody internets in a vacuum, even if you are a web developer working on a website for a vacuum manufacturer. That's a weird thing to say. I'm sorry I said it. Let's listen to the beat instead of my yammering while I do these edits. Let's bring this up here to make it even easier to see. roll it back. Just make sure what I'm doing is sounding good. I think it is. We're editing kicks. Oh man, this is sick. Moving kicks to another track. It's gonna make the sidechain cool. I can't believe how long this is taking. Oh my god, are we almost done? The beat is less than a minute, and I've been here for a whole year. Oh my god, there's so many drums. Why did I set up my track like this? I don't freaking get it. Oh god, I'm almost finished. Alright, there we are at the end of the track. That wasn't a living, breathing nightmare or anything. Okay. God, I hope it sounds good. Now we're gonna take our sidechain and just change the input from 808 kick to ghost. Turn it up a little bit. I hope it doesn't hurt you guys. Bop, 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 bop. All right, cool. I got a little close to clipping. All right, I'll be careful. Yes, Feistal. The ducking's only happening from the ghost track. DMAP Zoom on YouTube says, cool beat, awesome, thank you. Yay! My beat is okay. Hooray! Some rando liked it. Nice comments mean a lot to me. I'm glad you liked it. It means a lot to me. I'm glad you liked it. As I foreshadowed earlier, I'm replacing this Renaissance compressor with a better one. I really got to write that bass line. Ba-ba-boo-ba-boo-ba-boo-bo-bo. I duplicated my compressors, there's two of them. One of them's focusing on the mid-range where that wow happens to sort of bring it down a little bit. Link Waker, I actually didn't organize my samples. I made beats instead. I organized my samples into this beat. That's right, Feistal. That's awesome. I gotta get the chat on the screen. But it's too late for this stream to get that up, but I'm gonna get that up. That'd be fun. I'll mix almonds and wheat thins. That's a great idea. Let me get more. Let me get more. I'm gonna get them. dumb.
Like it. You just put almonds on the wheat thin. Maybe put another wheat thin on top. Make a little almond sandwich. Oops, it broke. You're not made for this, but it works.
Link Waker, I didn't lie to you, man. I would never do that. I put that poll on Twitter to see what you wanted, but I didn't say I was going to do that. I just wanted to know what people want. And sometimes people want some weird things. It just isn't possible. But I still appreciate you letting me know. Dude, I should add vocals, but I can't, the way this is routed. The fact that I'm like running Ableton and this microphone and everything's working except for that I can't save. It's kind of a miracle to begin with, so the fact that I can't I might be able, I can't plug in any kind of hardware instrument. So, and I probably couldn't plug in a keyboard without latency either. Maybe I could, I'm not sure. What's up, Button Senpai? I made this beat. Mostly with Splice sounds. This awesome online sample library, or rather this online database of sample libraries. It's great. And here's what the beat looks like.
I have an idea. We just pulled a kick away. Just for that one beat. Well, that was weird. All the wheat thins and almonds got in the way.
So listen, I'm gonna do some MIDI. We're gonna see. I want to. Beautiful. I really want to write this bass line, but I hate MIDI and I'm nervous about it, especially on the stream because the computer's like kind of latent. But we're gonna see what we can get. What key is this in? G? Yeah. Producing. Boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, ba boom. Bum, 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 boom, 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 boom. All right, let's try it. By the way, can I even show you? I'm playing on the computer keyboard. That's my candle. I can show you actually. So that's what I have to do because there's no room on my desk for a keyboard and there's no keyboard plugged in. Let's see if I can get this. All right, I got it once. That's all we need. Bum bum ba da. It's a little F0. Bum ba da. Bum ba da ba da la 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 la. Ba da ba 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 da ba da ba do ba do ba do ba. Okay. So, whoopsies. I have not seen Redux Feistel. What is that? What is it? A tracker? Or like a new tracker? So I played it up at a higher octave so I could hear it, but now I can lower it down. Too much. And what I really need to make this work is a groove, because I don't want to quantize it, because every time I quantize anything I play, it ruins it. I don't know why, but it does. And one of the issues with MIDI, let's take the groove from this loop. We're gonna take the groove from the loop. This piano loop. Whoever played it in a certain kind of way. Oh yeah, they did, or they programmed it to sound this way. We're gonna take the thing. Oh man, it stopped playing, but that's okay. I'll just sing to you. I hope you don't mind, even though no one asked for this. We're almost done, it's 90%, and then we'll be done, then it'll play. Hooray! Let's put the bass line in the thing. Cool your jets, me. All right, so not every note is perfect, but a lot of them are. Redux is a VST plugin of Renoise? That sounds awesome. We're almost there. That sounds better, I think. We're almost there. I feel like if I can get these two parts to play nice. Cool, all right. Let's hear everything. I gotta just pull up a Pro Q so I can like look and make sure my sub frequencies aren't like going off the chart. Yeah, they're in the fart region, so we're gonna just bring them back up into the region of life. I have an idea. Let's see if we can't. Nope, that's not what we want. We want this not detuned. I want the core of the bass an octave higher, and I want the sub bass an octave lower. So I push everything up an octave, and then I'll bring the sub back down to what was previously farty zone. Nope, that was a bad idea. Sorry. Everything back to the way it was. Let's compare the two basses. This is going to be scary. Okay, so second bass way louder. All right, so we need to address something. First, I think we need to compress the hell out of this bass, and second, I think that we need a stronger sub frequency, because this has got a really big sub that really lasts. Oh, and of course I can't freaking hear it because my subwoofer is literally not plugged in. So let's get a compressor on here. What would be a good compressor for this bass? I use Pro C2 for freaking everything, and I would like to not use it for this because I feel like I have some. Oh, I know. Waves makes a plugin produced in conjunction with this engineer, Tony Maserati, and he has a bass plugin. And I have a preset that I really like on it. I think it's called Hard Rock, Fat Rock. So that's the other one. Boom. All right, I'm gonna need to make some edits. One, the sub is like way killing it now. And I need overtones. I'm not gonna be able to do this without generating some, so I'm going to throw an exciter. Okay, this is tough. Let's go to synth. There we go. I don't know why my meter's not working. I mean, my little blinky, but it's definitely loud. I don't care. I want to make a clip. It sounds kind of nice. It's just bizarre that it's clipping, but it's not showing any input. Wow, it goes out of tune unless those harmonics are on. Weirdsies. Okay, we got something. Let's look at the frequency, just make sure we got something looking nice. Oh, actually, you know what? This is really cool. I just realized Pro Q has this EQ match feature that, oh my god, I tried to save it and it worked. That's awesome. What is this beat called? It's a Twitch beat. Twitch beat, I don't know. There you go. Wow, I just reflexively hit saved and it worked this time. That's great. And now you can see Splice is saving my thing to their cloud and I have a backup. So anyway, we're talking about Pro Q. We're talking about EQ match thingy. Let's go.
right, so EQ match. How does this work? I don't use it very often. Clicking the EQ match button will invoke EQ match mode. EQ match mode is a two-step process that uses the sidechain and the post-EQ spectrum analysis and adds EQ bands to match the sidechain characteristics. So what that means is that it's going to look at signal somewhere else in the project that I have to send to it. So I'm going to send the other bass to it. Stereo sidechain, it's cool, it's going in. And it will add a EQ. It will add EQ to make one sound like another. So let's give it a go. Now I have the sampled bass running into the sidechain of the EQ. And the EQ is going to look at my synth bass and make them sound the same. I don't know. Let's try it. So that red line is the other signal. And the white line, who knows? And the gray line, I don't know. And that faint gray line is the synth bass. And, yeah, I don't know. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. EQ matches analyze the input and the sidechain signal. You can freely stop and restart the analysis for each signal. Click match when ready. I'm ready. Okay. Drag the slider to adjust the number of bands used to approximate the measurable difference curve. Click finish when ready. Oh my God. That looks good. Finish. What? Okay. That's quite the cavernous thing. Let's see if it's good. Who knows? I'm trying something new. Let's hear it. I'm gonna just say, like, don't mess with that. And I'm gonna just make a bunch of my own edits. Alright, let's hear these two together now. I know I messed with it. I love it when it's silent. Send it to the master bus. This master bus. Yep. That pop is really nice. So hey, it sounds pretty close. It sounds pretty close. And the big noticeable difference between the two is that this sound has that pop, like when the start of every note. So what I'm gonna just do, totally cheese it. And I'm gonna back up my MIDI here. Just take this over here, put it over here, go back. Now I'm gonna hit this commit button, which is going to put all the MIDI right where it's supposed to. And then I'm gonna take these clicky clicks and just line them up. And what I need to do to make this really work is put it on a new track and cut out the low end. I'm gonna call these clickies, and then I'm gonna take my Pro Q. This is some deep shit, guys. I'm sorry if you're not into it entirely. We'll be done soon, and we can listen to the beat. Cool. All right, so I'm going to add a click for every note. the tedium returns. It helps. Yeah, without it, it's like, okay, it's not really that good. All right, so to do this, I'm gonna play the beat back while I make these edits. Good stuff. Thanks, Paul Maton. Hey, Handlebar, how's it going? Let's listen to the beat. I'm gonna put these in. Hopefully, by the time we get to this part, most of them will be there, and we can hear. And again. Some messages come in. As soon as I'm done with this shit, I will read them. Okay, great. I think we got it. Let's read the chat. Feistal, have I used this trick before or is that a spur of the moment? It was at a spur of a moment. I mean, cutting little chops out of samples and putting them all over the place, I mean, that's fairly common in my workflow, but yeah. Lit. Who's lit? Oh my god, Grimecraft made his new emotes. He has a lit emoji. Oh my god, lit. It's so lit. Stanuki says an auditory painting. I'm like the Bob Ross of beats over here. Oh my god, Grimecraft now has just a headshot of his face. Oh my god, Grime time. I should make a channel where all I do is sing. Okay, thank you. Octave Melody on YouTube. I will probably not do that, but maybe I'll sing more on this channel. This has become a really cool beat. Just gonna make the mono, put on legato, importamento. Nope, that's messing stuff up. Ooh. Oh, man. So we lose the attack if the notes overlap. All right, understood. So just gotta make some notes, edits to the MIDI, which is my least favorite thing. That's cool though. Boom, wow, wow. I bet if I spent more time editing MIDI, I wouldn't hate it so much. I also used to use MIDI in Reason. I used to produce in Reason, and I had a lot better time. And it's not like there's anything that you can do that you can't do in Ableton, but something about the way the MIDI editing, I don't feel like I can ever get it perfect. Where like I never had a problem when I was doing this in Reason. And I also hear that a lot of FL Studio producers like do all their stuff in MIDI. So maybe FL Studio might be a nice place for me to start writing. And there's the poppy pops, the clickies. Boom, boom. There's a weird sound in here. As soon as I solo it, let's listen. Oh, there are way too many snaps. We do not need that many. Oh, there's layers of snaps, are there? That's the delayed snaps, and then we have the ditto snaps too somewhere. Those are the hi-hats, right? Boom, 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 wow, wow, boom, 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 wow. Ditto snaps, right over here. Pull the ditto snaps down to the other snaps. Oh, that is cool. I like it. All right, we're gonna need some EQ on this loopy because it's fighting with the bass. So let's fix it up. There we go, there we go. It was so easy and now it's out of the way. Stay out of my face. Stay out of my face. You're the E piano loop that I downloaded today. There you go. You're pretty heavy in your low mids. Why would you do that to me? That's the pits. There we go. Oh, there we go. Okay, oh yay, there we go. Now let's do, all right, I have these stabs and these pads. I'm deleting them. Man, if I delete them, I'll lose them forever. All right, they're gone. Get out. We don't need you. This is not your place. I want to do some detailing, which is where we go into all these bits that we have set up that are looping for the whole time, and we're going to edit some stuff, make some details, little one-time moment things to make special things happen. Like that snap, for example. I think it would be really nice if we just chilled out after that snap hit. Now there's delay on every snap, and I think it's too much. Oh, this might work out nicely. So we only get the delay when the ditto snaps are not layered. I'm gonna clean this up a little bit, I think. That one. That one isn't in the right place. No, it's supposed to be, hey, go over there. Yeah, that's a good place for you to go. But now we gotta move your clickies. We gotta move the clickies. It's really supposed to hit on that shit, but it doesn't. Whoops. Now we gotta go, go to the clickies. Yeah. Okay. Commit. No. Yep. No. I think that sounds nice. Let's just reference our thingy. That's where I want it. That's where it was, right? Yeah. Let's just get rid of it. Sorry, bucko. I get an idea for a lead and then I never write it in. Because just the thought of having more than one MIDI track is like, ugh. How are our hi-hats doing? We're the hi-hats. We're the same all the time. It's pretty dull, but we're staying in line. Cause we're the hi-hats. And the same all the time. And nobody's complaining, so I guess it's fine. Hi-hats. That is better. It's very subtle. Now there's dynamics. What's your rebuttal? I'm having some like pretty not so bad freestyles today. How would it sound with a pan flute? Well, how would what sound? The bass line or the hi-hats? Because those are the only MIDI tracks in this song. Okay, we can make this work. I think it's like this. Wipe it all out. Up like this. Freestyle pan flutes, huh? Let's just go back over to our trusty Splice sounds and look for pan flute. Pan flute, 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 flute. Oh, I bet there's a bunch of them. Only 700. 700 of them. 2,000 Bitchin' House samples. Pan flute. And I'm gonna go to instruments. Oh, that's not a section. I'm pretty sure that's already a song. Oopsies. Ethnic Haze. What? Sounds like a weed strain. Nope, I want flutes, please, thanks. Ethnic Haze. Okay, we gotta go to the thing. 7,000. Oh, it is hazy and ethnic. I get it. I get why you named it that. G. This is a real flautist. Would that be cool in this track? Boom, boop, dip, 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 boom, dip, dip. Let's try it. Those are all making me want to make a different kind of beat. What the hell? That's a whole song. What is that even labeled under? Dubstep. It's a whole freaking song. Wow, we made it. Let's remember. Yo, alright. Oh, there was a way. Flag bad tags. Well, wait a minute. I'm searching for flutes. What the hell? I'll just search for flute and not pan flute. Flute. Alright, we're looking in the key of G. I'm going to use any tempo because I don't care what the tempo is. Let's go back to where... Tiny Ninja, what'd you get? What's your package that you confused the delivery driver on? That is some heavily processed flute. Wow, those heavily edited ones. Oh my god, the flute and the saxophone. Yeah. Oh shit, let's just make a whole beat out of this. I'll make a whole beat out of that next. We're gonna just wrap this beat. I think this is pretty much done anyway. Actually, you know what? I'm going to just experiment. I'll download that sax and flute thing. And we're going to just drag it into the later in the track and give it a go. Oh, you got some chicken kebabs? You got some chicken kebabs to chomp? That sounds good. It's almost time for me to eat as well. Bam, ba-da. Now, instead of going through Splice sounds to make this really quick trap beat that I really want to make out of this, I'm just going to go to my project file. Let's go into a pack that has a bunch of loops already done. Where is it? My single makers. Cool, we made some random crap. Alright, good. Let's listen to the actual beat. Let's finish it. Because all this talk of chicken kebabs in the chat is making me hungry. Thank goodness saving works again, though. That's a relief. Those wheat thins and almonds didn't hold me out. Just let it loop for 5 minutes and you got a song. Okay, let's do that. We're just gonna hit Control-Shift-D and duplicate the whole arrangement. I think for this second section, we can really actually bring the hi-hats back a little bit. Oh. Oh, that trap song? I mean, that trap drum loop with saxophone and flute over it? Yeah, that's just gonna sit there. Maybe I'll rediscover it one day. Lamb tastes like the smell of sweaty armpit. Tiny Ninja, I don't know how to break this to you, but you have not been eating good lamb. Yeah, I don't know where you got that, but sorry. That is not what it tastes like. That is what it tastes like, I guess, when it's rotten or old. This beat's almost done. A nice little fade out. You've tried lamb all ways, you really just don't like it, huh? You haven't tried it in all those different ways from the same place, though, have you? Oh no, that's the song tempo. That is definitely not what I meant to automate. I wanted to do the volume. Hey, we have a finished beat. There's no cymbals, which is like a little unusual for me, but I kind of don't feel like we need it. We do have way too many finger snaps. Just never getting a break from them really is kind of exhausting. So let's. And those aren't the. Let's just go through adjust this guy. talking about food in the chat. Oh my god. We'll use Ableton's reverb for this track. Just like nice, basic, simple reverb, sounding okay. Reverb's not going to be such a critical component like the last beat. We don't need reverb on our basses. Oh, these are our snaps. So sorry if this part was super quiet, but now all the tracks have a little bit of reverb on them. Ninja comes to the chat and everything turns to food. Should we play some Rocket League? Fapping to Hearthstone? Alright, have fun. Hey, Dr. Bosch. What's going on, dude? The view options on this guy. Tilt, yeah, no tilt. Cool thing about fab filters, you can hover over the waveform and get a look at it, what it looks like over time. They can help you identify problem spots and little holes in your frequency. I'm going to take a nicer limiter on this one. Open a preset. Oh man, you're eating ramen? Trove? I love ramen. I really, really do. Hey, so we got this beat. This beat got dead. I'm like slowly leaning back out of the frame. Hey everybody, this is your favorite streamer, Head. Here I am. Hey everybody, let's go. Let's go streaming. All right, let's upload it. Don't you think that would be a good time to do this? Because it's done. It's done, and here's my 10th Twitch beat. And that's awesome. So I have a 10-track album of these things. Oh, I had a name for it, but I forgot the name. It was such a good. What was the name for this? Yo, stream, help me name the beat. All right, we're going to listen to it. Help me name this beat. I had a name for it. It was like swoosy or wiggly or... Booty bumping. Velvet batter. Dr. Botch, I don't know what arpeggiator synth, the new one. I might have been using Serum for everything. Wow, a lot of track names coming in. Organizing samples in quotes. Oh my god, Feistel though. Chicken shawarma sounds great too. My Powerade is blue flavored. Everyone talking about food. The beat was so good I forgot its name. Seconded, Powerade is blue flavored. Wheat Thins and Almonds. I mean, that is kind of what this track is about. Wheat Thins and Almonds. Night Wave. It's like a wave at night. Wheat Thins and Almonds, I think, wins Mr. Palmington because my keyboard has 26 keys. Why? What? Wheat Thins and Hummus. No, that's not it. It's Wheat Thins and Almonds. But Wheat Thins and Almonds, like one word written out. Wheat Thins / all right, now you're getting crazy. Gotta be Wheat Thins and Almonds. Don't listen to me. Garlic hummus is awesome like French onion dip. That's not a really good. Wheat Thins and Almonds. All right, great. It's lit. It's lit, fam. It's just chickpeas, lamb, fam. All right, we're calling it Wheat Thins and Almonds because that is what the track is about. That's what I ate to get through the track, and now everybody needs got me. Everybody's gods and gots me's wanting shawarmas. All right, let's render it out. And I'll just read the chat, and then we'll be done. We'll be done for today. This was awesome. These were good streams. I had 2 streams today. If you're watching on YouTube, you gotta check out the other one where I made a beat that I already forgot the name of too. This is Wheat Thins and Almonds. Wheat Thins and Almonds, it kinda rhymes. Everybody raps when it's time to go and get the food, go and get the food, go and get the food. It's gonna be good when we eat, 'cause the food is what we all need, it's the food. We're gonna be good when we eat, it's the food. Because food is what we need, the food. Hey, the food. Hey, the food. Hey, the food. Wheat Thins and Almonds, that's not enough food. All right, everybody. Thanks so much for tuning into my stream today. I streamed today, you know? How rare. How rare and special. Feistel, if I developed it further, I would make it longer. I would do a lot more edits to these parts. I would make the beat. I would do it. There's so much potential with the beat, but so I could do a lot more stuff. We could do a lot more. I could mix everything. Like most of the shit's not mixed. Like, meaning it's mixed in volume, but not in EQ. Oh, the snares. That would probably be a really easy way to clean stuff up. Damn it, Feistel. So I already exported it, but now I want to put this multiband on real quick because everything's not EQ'd. At least I can get everything all shit together. This is Fab Filter's amazing multiband. Revel in its multi-bandingness. This will just help me keep all my different frequency bands under control a little bit. Make the beat overall a little bit louder and a little bit more controlled. This also is compensating a little bit for the fact that I like definitely didn't meticulously EQ everything like I should have. Like I would have if this was like not just a Twitch beat and like a client gig or an official remix. Oh yeah, now it's really loud. Great. That sounds a little bit more balanced, don't you think? How did you start learning how to make music? Well, you just like do it. That's pretty much it. I've been making music for over 10 years. Once I hit 10 years, I just stopped keeping track. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, so you just do it. That's basically it. You do everything you can. You read up and you learn whenever you feel like you're able to. You read online. You check out info on forums. There are some good subreddits. There are also some terrible subreddits. I recommend Audio Engineering is really great subreddit. EDM production is definitely hit or miss. You'll get a lot of people who think like loops are bad and presets are bad, and that's just totally misguided. And just generally, in my opinion, a very lazy comment to make when somebody asks for help. If it sounds good, it is good. It doesn't matter where it comes from. It matters what you do with it. You know, like making mac and cheese. You could just make mac and cheese out of the box, and it's delicious. But if you add some, like, garam masala and some, like, freshly cooked sausages, and then it's really awesome. And no one's going to be like, well, you just put sausage in it, and that's why it sounds good. It's like, that's why it tastes good. Is because, well, yeah, of course it's delicious because there's sausage. But, like, real chefs don't use sausage. Like, how ridiculous is that? That's what everybody's talking about. Don't use presets, don't use loops, don't use samples. Like, oh my goodness. Bruh, follow back. But yeah, just, do whatever you can. Find your workflow. That's the biggest thing for me. For me, I found Ableton Live was a total, like, game changer for me. The workflow in it just, like, totally lined up with, like, in my brain how I like to make music. I got to move away from MIDI, which I, don't like quite as much, particularly in Ableton, figure out the way I want to do it. So just keep doing it, I've been doing this for a long, long time, so I'm pretty quick, and I get a good sense of, like, what I hear in my head, getting it out on the computer pretty quick. But, if you want to make music, you want to be better, just do it. That's it. And watch streams like this and read tutorials and experiment and mess around, and then, one day, all of a sudden, you're making the beats that you always wanted to make. Yay! I'm going to put on this beat. I'm going to put it on loop. I'm going to turn on the sign-off GIF, and then I'm also going to upload it to Bandcamp, to my Twitch beats on Bandcamp. So if you want to download this or the other beat I made today, which is contained in another video, then you can do that. And here's where they'll be. Oh, nope. It'll be here. That's where it'll be. Is that showing up? Okay, good. Whoa. Oh my god, the chat has been there the whole time.
didn't even know. Great. All right, well, thanks everybody for watching. I'm totally screwing up my OBS, but I'll see you next time. Bye. And my camera's still on. Damn it. Damn it. That is not the good sign-off gif. That is not the gif. That is not the vibe I was going for with this. This is more the vibe I'm going for. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye-bye. We'll leave it over here. I'm going to upload that thing and then drop the link in the chat for you. If you're watching on YouTube, just go to my Bandcamp. Check out Twitch Beats. That's where you'll be able to download this. I'm CUTMAN. I'll see you guys in the next video or in the next stream or whatever. Bye.